Welcome. In today's video I want to talk about the illusion that thinking creates for ourselves. Today I had a very interesting deepening of understanding that thought is really just this illusory thing. You know, at my workplace there is a beautiful girl, and in a way I thought that I couldn't get to know her because of the way she was made up in my mind. I thought she was this way and that way. Turns out that I was completely wrong. She is actually not at all the way I thought she was. Actually, one could say the complete opposite, which is very funny, and I laughed into myself about it. And I thought to myself, dude, you're thinking too much. And this happens, you know? Doesn't mean it's bad. But when we really ask ourselves to recognize and ask the question, how often in my life am I really doing this? How often am I creating these illusory pictures of a world that is actually not out there but only inside our beingness, inside our awareness? You know, how many times have we created an illusion that has kept us from truly being ourselves, or living a life that is closer to what we truly want? Really think about that. You know? And here's the funny thing about reality creation as well. When you let go of all these illusory thoughts in mind, because on the one hand, you know, you really don't know anything. Like, that's what I realized after that. We don't know anything. Like, yeah, there are concepts that hold true, but in the end, truly, it is all just fugazi, as I like to say. You know? So, about reality creation, when we drop out of the mind into the heart and really allow ourselves to just serve on that river, that is the energy that is pouring through us, you know, that's actually a very nice way to put it, to serve on that energetic wave that is wanting to flow through, right? When we get out of the way and release, we then have fun with creation, and things might turn out completely different. You know, if you want to talk to somebody, you want to maybe meet a girl, maybe you do that, do this, do that, whatever it is, and you really want to do it, pay attention to your thoughts. And again, ask the question, am I creating illusion, or am I allowing myself to trust? You know, doesn't mean that it's always going to work out. Detachment, I like to practice that a bit. Or if you want to put it different, not insisting on the outcome, as Bashar would put it. But really not identifying with thought, You know, not identifying with illusion. That's the key here. There's a dog coming. Let's see what happens. Nothing. What about the owner? Nothing. The trains. I feel like I've said everything I wanted to say, so I'll let it be with that. Rest in peace, rest in silence, rest in peace. That was a good one. You're not dead right now. Actually, you kind of are already dead. But that's a topic for another video. I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching. Bye.